just get in relationships just so they don't look like a hoe.
Right.
As well. When it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's only 52 weeks in a year and you have 62 home, you know what I'm saying? 61 and a half boyfriends.
Right.
It's only 52 weeks in a year.
The difference is how long they wait before sleeping with a guy. The problem is, every woman talks about how she wants that prince. She wants that guy that's going to approach her respectful. But then when a guy comes up to him and it's like, hey, how you doing? You want to just go to a movie?
Because
no bad intention. Good. They either block them or it's sexual harassment this or it's harassment that. Bro, it's all about perspective.
Yeah, especially in today's age.
Exactly. Yeah. If you rocking a 6-pack abs, driving a nice car, you can slap a girl on the ass. She turns around, see you standing next to a Lambo. She's going to hop in the Lambo. Like, you know,
potential.
So it's not even that it's not sexual harassment. It's that don't excuse it just because you like the circumstances. Like,
right.
You know,
it's because they're in your favor.
Exactly. Just because you can benefit from it not being, sexual harassment. Like I could take a ride in a nice car. I can get an expensive dinner. I could get money. That doesn't mean it's like it's okay. You know, like if you're gonna call him out on one person who's broke, just trying to be a nice guy. Then, you know, call out the rich dude who's sitting there treating you like an object, even though he's throwing money at you.
See, but that's because I really like this convo. We're gonna get to something else, but hold on, I really like this convo because this boils down to this is almost like a psychological study. This is almost like it's something in humanities because this is something ingrained. It ain't that a woman learns this. This is ingrained because why? Because throughout time, throughout history. The woman goes with whoever the victor is. You got to understand one thing. They say the man got to build the house. The woman ain't over there, passing you a 2x4. No, the woman moves in after the house is built. That's the way it always works. A man has to run a marathon. And guess who's at the finish line? The women are at the finish line waiting for the winner. Right. And they get to choose the winner. Because that's how it is. That's how it's always been. We're here to protect. We're here to, make sure they feel safe, to provide all that good shit. And you know what the woman is here for? Just to pass good genes. That's it. No, on some real shit. No, on some real shit. That's all it is. That's how it is in societal aspects. You know what I'm saying? No matter, even though we ain't no longer in fiefdoms, we no longer in, monarchy, tribes and all that bullshit. At the end of the day, everything remains the same because no matter how much shit has changed within the last 500 years, you ain't gonna do 2000. If we're in the year 2020, you ain't gonna undo 2020 years of evolution. At the end of the day, it's plain and simple. It's plain as day. You know what I'm saying? You can go into conversations in respect to borders and territory, and you can see the way animals live in the wild. You can track coyotes. Wild coyotes only stay in one particular spot, and they've been tracked by GPSs. They only stay in that spot.
Right.
And another tribe of other wild coyotes are literally right there, and you see them, and they color code them, and they never intersect. They know boundaries. Gorillas, they put up wood everywhere because they already know, even though they live in close proximity. But it's the exact same thing. At the end of the day, the way it is, monogamy is what makes everything different. Because back in the day, you know what I'm saying? We living in the tribe, you know what I'm saying? I'm smashing, Sam smashing, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who the father is, but guess what? We in the tribe, we close knit. What we got to do is, there's only 5 of us. We got to protect that shit, grow him up to be a warrior, a hunter, a gatherer, whatever the fuck it is, and keep it moving. And genetically, because to me, that shit is embedded in your genetics. DNA is embedded. Nigga, ain't nothing changed. What changed is the societal aspects of it.
Yeah, the name of the game.
The societal aspects of it. Because at the end of the day, it's like, hey, look, this is the only pussy you ever gonna have.
Right, for the rest of your life.
You know what I'm saying? But for what? And when I was younger, I used to think like that. But I mean, you know what? Women are the prize. Well, I mean, why not? They're beautiful. They make me feel very happy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Women are great. But guess what? Women hit a wall. When they hit that wall, it's like a crash test dummy. So what happens is a woman hit the wall at about 30, 31, 32.
Potentially.
We talk about just straight averages.
Right.
Talk about straight averages here. You go on Facebook and you're gonna see it. The baddest bitch in high school. Guess what? She 30 something right now. She looking like the opposite of Michael Jordan. Right. She 0 for 3 in the finals. Guess what? 3 babies, 3 baby fathers, no ring. Opposite of Michael Jordan.
Facts.
So guess what happens though? But guess what happens with a man? With a man, when you're young, You ain't got shit. You got shit to provide. Nigga, you broke. You know what I'm saying? This and that. You say you look funny. You know what I'm saying? You haven't grown into your body yet. You're a fucking dork.
Right.
But guess what happens though? Now you hit that age where now you're 31, 32.
Right.
Now you're making more money because now you got a good job. Because you know what I'm saying? You did whatever you had to do when you was younger. And guess what happens? It's like the scale of justice. Yeah. Now it tips. Now it's like, wait a minute, bro. Right. At this age, the woman hit the wall. At this age, exactly, boom. Hey, pussy rate looking like the stock market right now.
Right.
80 cents for a roll of cannabis pussy. You know what I'm saying? 80 cents a share. But guess what happened to the man? Now all of a sudden, because the older a man gets, you're making more money now. Right. You're making more money now. And guess what? Now, you know what I'm saying? Now you're filled out. Now you're a little bit boom. You're smarter and you're wiser.
Right.
So you see what happens?
No,
so how, you know what I'm saying? But that's the way it works. Of course a woman gonna want to look at the motherfucker with the Lambo. You got to. But of course the man want to be with a woman that's 20 years old even though he's 45. Right. You can't hate the game. When I was in middle school, what was it, dog? When I was in middle school, it was a motherfucker coming from high school to fuck the bitch. Right. And I used to be like, damn, I wanted to talk to her.
Right. How you got a high school girlfriend and I mean, yeah, how you got a middle school girlfriend and you in high school? Or how do you got a college boyfriend and you in high school, bitch? Like, it don't even make no sense. Like,
women marry up.
Right.
Men just
settle. Yeah,
but going back to your example about the marathon, if two guys are running a marathon and the guy with the Lambo stops like 20 minutes into the marathon, takes a taxi to the finish line, crosses, the girl's gonna look at the dude who actually ran all that and be like, you know what, I'm gonna choose not to disqualify the dude who took the taxi before she even gives the dude who actually ran a marathon a chance. I understand if you meet two guys at the same time, you hang out with them, you gotta make a choice. You like them both, you gonna go with the one with the money because he can provide.
That's
but when you sit there, you see the money, you don't get to know the person behind the money. And there's this guy who maybe he don't have so much money, but he's actually trying to get to know you, support you, your dreams, your wishes. Right. But you're like, I don't care about all that. You know, I'll sacrifice all that for the money. And this guy's like, no, you're not going to work. Screw your dreams. Fuck your wishes. You know, you're going to do what I say. Then you're going to complain in 8 years, oh, you know, I'm living nice. I don't like this. But he's not treating me right.
But why would you complain? Like, that's what I don't understand.
That's the other aspect.
No, but that's what I don't understand. Why do you want to? No, but why do you want to work? That's what I'm going to say. This is all a shamble. This is all lies propagated by society to be like, no, dog, I'm telling you, they make a woman feel lesser than for being a housewife, for being a mother, for being a caretaker.
Right.
Dog, at the end of the day, dog, at the end of the day, no matter all this equality shit they push into us, dog, it's real simple. Look what's going on when they got these transgenders inside women's sports.
Right.
Guess who's breaking the records? It ain't the bitches born with a pussy.
Right, it's the trans.
It's the niggas born with dicks. No, yeah. They got 9-inch clits in that motherfucker. betting deadlifting 1,000 pounds. Right. And what the girl doing? Right. The girl trying to lift that shit, her whole tampon coming out her pussy. That shit weighs so much. Looking like a straight queef.
There's nothing wrong with being a housewife, but I'm saying, given a choice, if you given a choice between some asshole who don't know a thing about you, only want a trophy wife in a mansion, or a guy who's actually going to get to know you. He's not living poor. He's living like today's average. Right. You living comfortably, not in a mansion, but he's got a nice car. Let's say like in 2020, he got like a nice 2018 car, 2017 car. Right. You living comfortable. You don't got to worry about bills. Right, or the asshole who's not supporting you, you don't have to worry about bills, but you're in a mansion. You know, a lot of girls don't see that. You don't need to go so overboard with the money. You could be a housewife for this guy, living comfortably, and he's still gonna care about you.
But that ain't really how it works in real life, though. Like right now we're stereotyping a little bit too much. That ain't really how it
doesn't always work that way.
No, but that ain't really how it goes. Like you also got to understand there's levels to life. Period. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hanging out with the women that are, you know what I'm saying, with the women that have a choice between a Bugatti or a fucking Honda Civic. Yeah. I ain't hanging, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the women that got a choice of a Bugatti, bro, they never looking at a Honda Civic.
At all.
That's what they're used to.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why motherfuckers got to pay for providing a standard of life, whatever the fuck they call it in court.
Standard of living, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why. Complete bullshit, but there's a reason why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, bro, we can't stereotype women or men at all. I was just speaking on the averages and shit like that, and just straight DNA wise. Oh, but dog, at the end of the day, dog, and I'm telling you this shit from experience. No, I done met bad bitches. I'm talking about bad bitches that I thought was, you know what I'm saying, out of my league. And then I started thinking, like, wait a minute, why the fuck she out of my league? Cause she look good? Shit, to me, I look good.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
You know who always told me I look good my whole life? My grandma.